Vin, are you ready for another bedtime adventure story? This one is called VinVin and the Missing Reindorfs. Written by Daddy. Read by Daddy. The room was quiet and cosy, with moonlight spilling through the curtains. VinVin was snuggled under his blanket, while his loyal, plush Snakey Snake was curled softly around his neck.
Are you ready for another adventure?
Snakey whispered. Before Vin could answer, his eyes closed and the room began to spin. When it stopped, Vin was standing in a snowy workshop full of elves. And panic! Toys lay half-finished, ribbons were tangled, and tiny elves were running around in every direction.
"Oh, VinVin, you've come to help us!"
cried one, tugging his sleeve.
"The Reindorfs have gone missing."
Reindorfs?
Vin asked.
"They're dwarf-like creatures with little antlers and red noses,"
explained another elf.
"They make all the Christmas wrapping paper and bows. Without them, we can't finish Santa's presents."
Vin nodded seriously.
We'll find them,
he said, and called,
"Shark Wizard, I'm here!"
With a flash and a splash, Shark Wizard appeared, smiling under his starry wizard hat.
"Ah, VinVin, my boy. What seems to be the trouble in this snowy bubble?"
Vin quickly explained with the help of the elves about the Reindorfs being missing.
"Someone's always going missing,"
Snakey chimed in.
We had to help find them,
exclaimed Vin, shrugging off Snakey's negative comments. Shark Wizard waved his wand, and glowing stars formed a shimmering map in the snow as he chanted in rhyme.
"As we're here in the pole that is north, help us locate the anonymous Reindorfs."
A section of the map lit up as Shark Wizard finished.
"Oh, they've taken them to the Festive Forest,"
pointed an elf. Vin stomped a foot in determination.
Then we'll go there and find them,
he stated, waving goodbye to the small gathered group of elves and his long-term friend and guide, Shark Wizard. It didn't take long, following the snowy path, before he found the entrance to the Festive Forest, with candy cane trees amongst decorated Christmas trees and fairy lights. But as soon as he entered the forest, snap! A booby trap triggered. A huge ball of yarn rolled down a snowy hill straight towards him.
"Run, Vin!"
shouted Snakey. Vin sprinted, dodging and weaving as the giant yarn ball thundered behind him. Just before it crushed him, he dived into a snowbank. The yarn rolled past and tangled itself into a Christmas tree.
Phew.
Vin puffed, brushing off the snow. Then he heard some kind of soft moaning. Following the sound, he found a tiny creature half buried. A Reindorf!
"Hello, I'm Bo,"
said the creature weakly.
"The rest of my family's been taken by the Grumpuss, a huge cat who hates Christmas. Be careful, he's filled the forest with booby traps."
Vin helped Bo to his feet and promised to save the others, sending the brave Reindorf on his way to go get warm back at his home at the workshop. A little while later, 2 clockwork mice sprung out the bushes, cluttering and squeaking. Their metal feet whirred as they chased Vin and Snakey through the snowy woods.
"Run uphill, Vin!"
shouted Snakey.
"They'll run out of steam!"
They ran and ran until the mice slowed, buttered, and finally froze mid-squeak. The clockwork had finally run down, which was good because Vin was well and truly out of puff. Exhausted, Vin sat beneath a candy cane tree and snapped off a red and white stick for energy. But the moment he did, purple smoke swirled around him. Out popped Molar the Tooth Goblin, sneering and brandishing his toothbrush staff.
"Candy again. No good for your gob. Now open up wide so Mola can rob."
Vin quickly rose to his feet, found a nearby tinsel bush, and made light work of wrapping Molar up like a Christmas tree.
"Bah, humbug! I hate this glittery mess. You, VinVin, have become a terrible pest,"
he chanted before waving his golden tooth wand and disappeared. Not long after, a low growl echoed through the forest. 2 glowing eyes appeared in the dark. It was Grumpuss, a massive shaggy cat with a Christmas bow tangled in his fur. He crouched, ready to pounce.
Something's running you again.
Vin cried. Shark Wizard appeared just in time. As Grumpuss pounced, Shark Wizard set up a quick force field that the cat scratched and scraped at. Vin raised a finger
I got idea.
and whispered in Shark Wizard's ear. Shark Wizard twirled his wand and chanted,
From leaf to twig, from sprout to sprig, grow catnip fast and grow it big.
A few strands of the bush then appeared in VinVin's hands. Grumpuss sniffed, blinked, and suddenly rolled onto his back, kicking his paws and laughing uncontrollably. While he was distracted, VinVin and Shark Wizard slipped past into his lair. There the Reindorfs were trapped in cages. With a flick of Shark Wizard's wand, the cages opened and the Reindorfs were free. In a shimmer of blue light, Shark Wizard quickly transported everyone back to Elf Workshop HQ. The elves cheered. The Reindorfs immediately got to work printing bright wrapping paper and tying red bows. Then Santa Claus himself appeared, his belly shaking with laughter.
Ho 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 ho, VinVin! You saved the day again, I see. Thank you, my boy. And, of course, you too, Shark Wizard.
Vin froze in amazement. Santa then handed Vin a small plush toy shaped like Grumpuss.
Ho ho ho, I'm sorry it's not wrapped up yet.
Santa chuckled.
But I'll make it up to you on Christmas Day. You just keep being a good boy. Ho ho ho!
Thunder rumbled.
Time to go, VinVin,
said Snakey, bringing Vin's attention back as he continued to gaze up at Father Christmas. Vin quickly waved goodbye and said bye to all the others in the workshop as the world began to melt away and transform once again into his bedroom. In the blink of an eye, Vin was back in his bed. Mummy and Daddy were standing over him smiling.
Come on, sleepyhead,
said Mummy.
It's time to go shopping to get some wrapping paper.
Vin grinned sleepily and Snakey gave him a little wink. It was time to start the day and see what adventure lie ahead in the real world.
The end.